Max Entertainment, turning music into memories.
What's going on, everybody? Brandon Havrilla back from Max Entertainment, and today we're taking a look at another fixture. Now this is the first moving head that I'm featuring on the channel here, and I've got a few more moving heads and other light fixtures as well coming very soon. But today we are talking about the MARQ Lighting Gesture Spot 300. There's a few different versions. There's like a 500, there's spots, there's beams, there's like a whole bunch of stuff you can check out on their website, which of course will be in the link in the description below. But today we're talking about the 300, the Gesture Spot 300 particularly. Now this is a 60 watt LED moving head. It's got very fast response. I've been playing around with it for a while now. I've used it at a few gigs as well, so I'm going to post up some pictures of it so you can see the brightness of it. You also can replace the gobos in it, which is really cool. So if you want to put a custom gobo with your logo in it and put it on the dance floor, whatever you want to do with it, you could use this as a gobo projector. You could just swap out the gobos if you don't like the ones that come with it, which is really cool as well. It's also DMX, like most moving heads out there. So on the back here, I'm going to turn it around. You've got your power input, and then you've got DMX in and DMX out. Now, one thing is it does not have a power linking capability, so you cannot chain multiple of these together. You cannot, plug other lights into this either. So it's just the power in, but you do have the DMX in and out, which is really cool to be able to control these with DMX. You can also run them in auto shows and like sound active mode. Personally, I've been messing around with a lot of those, and I'm not a fan of them. The way the movements are, the way the colors are, some of them change really fast. It's just like spinning through the color wheel, stuff like that. So it could be that I haven't explored it enough yet, but I do know that with DMX, these things are very powerful. And they are very bright in general. I was really surprised by the output of them, the throw of them. I had them outside a little bit, and I was messing around with them, and you could see them all the way up on the trees, neighbor's house, very bright. They also do a very wide beam, so the gobos and the projections and stuff, it's very wide. It's not like a narrow pin spot, nothing like that. You also don't get a zoom with this, which you do with some other moving heads higher up, more in a higher price point. But you do have a manual focus on the front, which is nice, so you can make your gobos crystal clear no matter what distance you're throwing them at. Now this moving head, in the box you're going to get the power cable for it, which I have running right here. You're going to get the moving head itself. You're going to get one of these kind of Omega style brackets for the bottom, so it allows you to plug in like an O clamp, mount an O clamp or a C clamp or whatever kind of clamp you want to put on here to hang it. It also is going to come with a little safety loop screw bolt kind of thing, so you could screw it into the bottom. There's a spot for it, and chain your safety cable to it, and then put it around the trussing or whatever you're rigging this light on as an added protection in case one of these gave way. Now, one of the features I've really liked about this moving head is the color screen. So the LED display, the LCD display on the front is full color. So actually when it turns on, which I'm going to plug it in right now, it turns on in like a blue color, and everything's in full color, which is really cool. So right when you plug it in, turn it on, you're going to see it start to move. It's going to do that clicking thing. It's going to move around and try and go past where it actually can go, and it's going to click and stuff like that. For those of you who have had moving heads before, they all pretty much do that. It's like their warm-up cycle. They've got to kind of like learn their position and learn where they're starting, find their home position, their start position. That's what it's doing right now. Figure out how far it can go in all the different directions. So it's a really smart fixture. So there we go. The light's on now, as you can see. Pretty blinding. It's actually very bright too. I'm very surprised at the output of these guys. But I want to run through some features in the menu, and then I'm going to show you some pictures and some of the gobos and stuff like that. Okay guys, so here we are taking a look at the menu. Now you'll notice right now it's actually upside down. And sorry about the fan from the moving head. It is a little on the noisy side compared to some other moving heads. But with any music or, DJ music or band music playing, you really can't hear it. But right now the menu is upside down. That's another feature of it, and it allows you to invert the screen. So I had one of these hanging upside down. So in order for me to kind of go in there and easily change the address and stuff, I wanted to flip it upside down. So I'm going to reset that right now. Okay guys, so now we are back on the screen. Unfortunately, it's really out of focus for you guys, but I want to show you the main screen that you're going to see is their name, MARQ, and then you're going to see 001. That's the DMX address it's on, which is really cool. So if you have this thing up on a truss or up on a totem or up above the band, you can quickly look at the screen and know exactly which address it is. Now, the screen does shut off after a few seconds, just like a screensaver kind of thing. Goes into a black mode to save, I'm assuming, power, and energy. But by a simple click of any of these buttons, it'll go right back to the address. So I just want to go through some of the menu features. You've got your manual test, your fixture settings, display settings. So the display settings is where you can invert that screen like I had it before. Fixture calibration. You've got a reset all. You've got your DMX, auto movement. So there's a lot of features built right into this moving head, which makes it really impressive for the price point as well. Now, one other thing I wanted to point out about this fixture is the weight of it. It is very light. It's a very small moving head, lightweight, a little bit bigger than the pocket spots from American DJ and way brighter than the pocket spots from American DJ, as well as a lot more features like the replaceable gobos. The list goes on and on. But that's the price point. It's a lot more than that pocket spot, and it's made for a different use. So once again, guys, this is the MARQ Gesture Spot 300, the MARQ Lighting Gesture Spot. Website, buying links, everything will be in the description below. If you like this video, please leave it a thumbs up down below. Be sure to subscribe for more future content. I've got a lot more videos on lighting, another MARQ lighting video on some par cans, a lot more stuff coming out. So be sure to stay tuned. Hope you enjoyed. Once again, my name is Brandon Havrilla from Red Max Entertainment.